Hey guys, welcome back. Um, alright. Countess of Bruma?
My Lord Dragonborn, would you kindly escort me to the ball?
My Lady Rigmore, it would be my pleasure. Alas, I do not know which way to go.
Come on, follow me.
Yuck, get that Stormcloak banner off my screen. That's better. For the Empire.
Halt. Access to the Emperor's Way is closed. State your identity and business here.
Countess Rigmor of Bruma, and this is...
Only maid. I knew it had to be you. Please enter. Everyone is assembled in the Imperial Chamber. I'll have the Lord Chancellor informed we're all right.
Thank you.
What do you need?
I need nothing. Goddamn. Oh fuck.
It's that creepy guy again. He's coming over.
Well met, my fine Dragonborn. I'm filled with such joy to see you once again. Oh, my cheeks are glowing. How are you on this fine day? Yes.
Hey Balin, good to see you again. Need anything?
I could sing you a song, shine your shiny bits, anything for you. Just name it and I will do your bidding. You cannot imagine just how excited I am to just be in your presence. I am such a lucky, lucky boy.
Please don't say it like that. No, I think you'll find that it's me, the lucky one.
Oh,
The Countess and I have business to attend to.
of course. Countess Rigmore of Bruma, how rude of me. Please forgive me.
Bailey, get back to your work.
Well, have a nice and happy day. Until next time.
Maybe he's just a harmless guy, Dragonborn. Okay, he's a bit weird, you know? Come on, who doesn't know about the Dragonborn, the hero of Whiterun?
He's meant to be attending the gardens here, but just stands there waving at us.
No, he's not waving at us. He's waving at you, Dragonborn.
Shoot, scrap.
Oi! I can't be
Come
mean to
on,
Balin
let's
all the
get this
time.
over with.
I figured I'd throw him a bone this time. Oh, okay. I guess I'm leading the way. No, she's still leading the way. Alright. I feel like if I'm mean to Balin in this playthrough, when Rigmore or Tamriel comes out, he's gonna like try to kill me or something. I don't fucking know. If you ever read Cicero's journals, he pretends to be an adoring fan and then murders the champion. Yeah. A little fucked up. Oh, good God.
Don't say a word.
Why not?
Rigmore, you're here at last. Words are not enough to describe how beautiful and radiant you look. Guardian General, thank you for escorting the Countess here safely. You have my sincere gratitude. Rigmore, if you please.
Rigmore's like, don't even fucking say it. I know 3 lovely words I could say to him.
Aha! Finally, the mystery behind my errant son's disappearance is revealed. Countess Rigmore of Bruma.
She really doesn't trust me, does she?
All about you, my lady.
Good things, I hope, Count Lewin.
Why, are there some bad things?
If there were, Count, one would expect only the most dignified behavior of a knight and gentleman.
The Countess has you over a barrel already, Bobby. Hang on tight, boy. It's going to be a rough ride. No offense, Rigmore. As you can see, these balls, as they call them, aren't really the sort of balls I understand them to be.
Father, mind your manners. Ladies are present.
I'm sorry, Count. I don't understand. Exactly which balls do you have in mind?
Eh?
Who's over the barrel now, Lewin?
Ah, well,
Pray tell us, Countess, what finally brings
Turns
you out
around.
the cold?
Yes, Countess. Join us at the table. We have so much to catch up on. How's
Guardian,
Father?
might I have a word in private? It concerns Rigmore.
Do I have to? I don't want to talk to him. Ugh. What do you want, bitch boy Bobby? What do you want?
It was something that was said over dinner last night. We've all been here for a few days and heard Rigmore had arrived yesterday. Unfortunately, she didn't attend last night, and the counts were becoming agitated. They just want her to sign the decree so they can all go home.
And?
Some of the counts do not recognize Rigmore as nobility. They say she is a commoner. I, of course, defended her honor robustly. When Count Coral suggested Bruma wasn't doing enough to stop bandits sneaking through the Jarrow Mountains to raid the northern counties, my father countered the complaint that as soon as Bruma signs the decree, it'll be signing away its status protected under international law as a free city.
Okay.
Once Ariel Sephius gets Rigmore's signature on the decree, it will legitimize his claim to the Mede dynasty and everything therein. Once he proclaims himself Titus Mede III, he will own Bruma and will no longer be a free city. And my father told them the Emperor has plans for Bruma, and they should no longer be concerned.
What sort of plans?
That, I'm afraid, I don't know.
So why are you telling me all this?
Because, Guardian, I love Rigmore with all my heart. And if anything were to befall her, I would never forgive myself.
And the lie
She's
detector's
changed my
dead.
life completely, and I intend to marry her. So I have a plan to protect her honor until that time comes. Decree or no decree.
And the lie detector says that is a lie. What are you suggesting?
As you know, my father is the Count of Leowen. He commands the largest force, but is loyal only to Sephius. If the Emperor does indeed have any plans for Bruma that could affect the House of Rigmore, If I were to publicly propose, and she were to accept my hand in marriage, we could rule the county together as Count and Countess of Bruma. Any plans the Emperor had, he would seriously have to reconsider, or come to naught.
You're playing some very dangerous games there, Sir Robert.
Is Rigmore not worth it? Guardian, you know her as well as I. Our engagement has been a long time coming. Look at these stuck-up so-called nobles fawning over her as we speak, with sweet-sounding words. Don't think for one moment I am ignorant to the fact that they feel the same way about Father and I.
Because you deserve
In their eyes, we too are also commoners, bandits, scum from the highlands. Rigmore and I were meant to be together. It's our destiny, our fate. And no noble, or even emperor, is going to get between us.
How about a dragonborn, huh? No. What do you want me to do?
When you have a private moment, tell Rigmore of my plans, that my love is true. Because when she signs that document, her life may be in danger. And I intend to be the knight in shining armor that saves the day and our future together. It would be for the best interests of all present that she accept. I don't want to surprise or embarrass her, or take any chances.
I'll speak to her. Of that I can be certain. I'll speak to her. Of that you can be sure.
Thank you, Guardian. You won't regret this. I never forget who my friends are.
Yeah.
Aha! Bobby, come and join us.
We need to talk.
When are you going to
Guardian,
put the
we
question
are
to this
dining.
beautiful damsel?
Right now.
Such a pretty young
Okay.
thing, don't you think, boy?
Please
It would be
excuse me
such
for
a shame
one
to
moment.
miss out on the opportunity to save her.
Count Leowin, please leave the poor Countess alone. Note how she blushes. Sir Robert and the Countess would make such an excellent match.
I just had an interesting conversation with your Bobby.
Dragonborn, what?
He informed me that once you sign the decree, Bruma will no longer be a free city.
Yes, it's the decision we made. We all agreed on it. The Emperor will rule supreme.
He also fears for your safety and that once you do, the Emperor has a plan for Bruma.
What plans?
He claims he doesn't know.
I just want to sign the damn thing and go home, nothing more.
Bobby wanted me to tell you his plans, so get ready.
Go on.
When you sign the decree, he's gonna ask for your hand in marriage.
Oh, the gods, the idiot. What is he thinking?
He says he loves you and wants to be your knight in shining armor.
Tell me you're kidding, right?
Rigmore, this could be our way out. No, don't say that. What the fuck?
No, I don't love Bobby. I love you.
If you accept any plans Sethius might have for Bruma, or if he knows about your secret, are over. Yeah?
Of course. But what about us?
Rigmore, listen to reason. If you say no, you could be risking everything.
Are you dumping me?
Rigmore, all I'm saying that it's a golden opportunity, a gift horse. Hear me out. I
You
don't
know,
get this
I
part.
felt better of you. I thought we had something. All that back there, was that a lie?
No, it wasn't a lie. I love you more than anything in the world.
I suppose next you're going to tell me you're only doing it for me, out of love? That you only want to see me happy? And that sometimes if we love someone, we have to let them go, right?
Rigmore, wait, listen.
I would rather die in your arms than lose you again. But now I see the real you. Now I see through all the lies, and that you've been leading me on all this time. I'm here for you. Whatever.
Wait, hear me out.
You know what you are, Dragonborn? You're pathetic.
Hold on.
Okay, I'll accept Bobby's hand in marriage, because he's a real gentleman. At least he isn't going to mess with my head and dump me at the drop of a hat. But time I get home, I want you gone. Do you understand? And I never, ever want to see your face again.
Ooh. Now you just wait one damn moment.
How dare you speak to me like that? This conversation is done.
One more step and I swear to gods, I'll draw my sword and everything will be done.
Don't you threaten me.
I'll not have you flipping off at me and talking down to me like that. All that back there in the woods, the hotel, that doesn't count for anything for you?
Dragonborn, stop.
No, I won't. I don't have to prove to you how much I love you. You should know that. Have you forgotten?
Forgotten what?
That I would have taken your place on the altar of Trinimac just so you might live.
Oh, Dragonborn, I'm sorry.
Come on, hold it together.
I love you so much, Dragonborn.
And I would rather die in your arms than lose you again too. But you must hear me out.
Okay.
Listen carefully. We're gonna go along with it. You sign the document and get engaged to Bobby.
Go on.
We'll stay for the coronation, go back to Bruma, and then break it off. Then you break it off with him, send him a letter or something.
You mean dump him by courier?
Yeah. If you like. Tell him it isn't him, it's you. We leave some time for it to settle and confess our love.
Oh, my sweet, silly Dragonborn. I know what you're trying to say, but I don't know.
He does.
Bobby doesn't deserve that.
Yes, he does. What?
I would rather tell him the truth, right now, to his face, than continue this charade.
Can't be serious.
Uh-huh. If he proposes, I will refuse. I would rather be exiled and risk my life, just to have you come get me.
You've got to be kidding me.
If I don't make it, then at least I died loving you.
I give up. I really do. I've come to the end of a very long piece of rope.
You're not mad at me, are you?
No, Rigmore, I'm not mad at you.
Are we still good?
Yeah, we're still good. Come on, no wonder what's keeping us.
Okay.
So tell us, Lady Rigmore, why has Bruma had such a change of heart? Considering the circumstances, surely Bruma is better off remaining a free city?
Bruma has decided to sign the noble decree and join the 6 counties of Cyrodiil, making a 7th. Therefore, returning to the fold, exemplifying the county of Bruma's loyalty to the Empire, so as to legitimize the title of our beloved Emperor, Titus Mede III.
Talking of which, Lord Chancellor, I had hoped to make haste as to signing the document. Bruma wishes only the best for our county, and the continuity of the Empire. And of course, the coronation of our Emperor.
Unfortunately, the Emperor is unavailable to join us at present and wishes me to convey his sincere apologies. Please help yourselves to the refreshments provided. Then return to your guest rooms here at the palace until the reschedule has been confirmed. It should take place tomorrow. The Emperor thanks you all for your patience, continued support, and understanding. If my Lady Rigmore would be so kind as to follow me, as so only to be acquainted with her designated quarters.
There we go. Sometimes they only need a little nudge. What am I doing?
My lady, as I have conveyed to our other noble guests, the Emperor wishes you all to remain here at the palace until the signing of the decree and the subsequent coronation have taken place. Then you will be free to return to Bruma as you see fit. An adjacent room for your companion is provided in suite, as stated in the agreement. I do apologize for any inconvenience caused, and hope your stay here will be a pleasant one, as best it can be. I would also like to take the opportunity to thank you for finally attending, and would like you to convey my respects to Lady Sigun upon your return. Please, feel free to return to our guests.
Thank you, Lord Chancellor. You have been so kind. Be assured, your respects will be conveyed as you wish.
He's like, thanks for finally showing up. Him, like, a couple days earlier, you'd better come over here or else I'll drag you to the castle. Fuck.
Ugh. Now I remember why I like living at the Roxy Inn so much.
When you said that stiff-ass court crap thing, you weren't kidding, were you?
I know, right? It can't be much fun for Blackwell having an icicle permanently stuck up his ass.
It was pretty impressive, though, the way you held your own. Where'd you learn all that?
Ryathoth. Although some of it I picked up from Malsam's constant bitching and whining.
Shall we go back to the party?
Are you kidding? I'm going to rest here for a while. All that back there has drained me. Ugh.
Then I'll watch over you for a while.
Good night, Dragonborn.
Okay. So, I'm playing on the Xbox, so normally if you're on PC, when you go to bed there's supposed to be a jump scare. Like right here.
Dragonborn, wake up. It's time to go.
What time is it?
Time to sign the decree. They're waiting for us in the Imperial Chamber.
Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
How are you feeling?
To be honest, I feel relieved, but a little nervous, I guess.
Have you experienced anything strange happen since you've been here? That's what I mean. That's why I said the jump scare was there, because if you're on Xbox, it wouldn't make sense. Or sort of wouldn't make sense.
What's wrong?
There's something here.
Dragonborn,
It's probably nothing. Forget I ever mentioned it.
okay.
Have you thought about Bobby? What we talked about?
I was thinking of what you said, and I have decided to accept if he proposes. But what will we do? What's to stop them from coming after us when I dump Bobby? We'll be back to square one.
I intend to strengthen the garrison, enforce the border, and talk to Quintus, try and gain his support.
But it's only speculation, Dragonborn. Quintus has sworn fealty to the Emperor, and he's in Hammerfell.
But he's my boy. We have friends in Skyrim. Engel, Cassius, that's got to be worth another 100 men combined at least.
But they have the new Imperial army. That's 6 legions, Dragonborn. Even if you did convince Quintus, that's 5 to 1 odds. How can we hold out against a siege? Even if Ingol and Cassius could muster 100 men, there's no way out.
Rigmore, Bruma's perfectly situated. We have the heights. We could hold them off indefinitely. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Yeah.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it.
Come on, let's get this over with.
After you, Dragonborn.
Oh God.
Two years ago, we rode into the city at the head of an army. But this army was not one of occupation. This army was not one of subjugation. No, this was an army of liberation. Liberation of an empire left buckling under the weight of poverty and recession. An empire ravished by pirates and bandits from the lawless border regions. An empire threatened by a dominion with its sights set on reclaiming this land for the Elven nations. An empire left decadent and abandoned by its predecessor. In this very room, upon this very floor, lay the crowns of this once great seat of civilization. And by legal right of combat, it was the people of this great city that placed them upon our heads. And we flourished. We became great again. We prospered and thrived. The old was replaced with the new. A new dawn, a new era, and with it, the creation of a new imperial army to protect and serve the 6 counties of Cyrodiil and the imperial territories. Provinces and colonies, once weak, annexed and lost, were once again reclaimed, and the world trembled and knew its place. History is to be made this day, this very moment, as the county of Bruma returns to the fold. And we shall stand united as we become once again the 7 counties of Cyrodiil, to show the world our strength, our unity, and our fortitude in our wholeness. And they shall come to know of our intention to strengthen our resolve. And they shall come to know of our intention to be a global force to be reckoned with. And they shall come to know of our intention to expand our empire, as is our divine right. United under the name of the most powerful dynasty in all of Tamriel.
Countess Rigmore of Bruma, you have graced us with your presence here today, to sign the noble decree. And with it, you will inherit what was set out in the White Gold Agreement, including full access to trade, a personal Imperial Legion loyal only to you, and a place at the seat of representatives here in the Imperial Chamber. By signing the decree, you forfeit your status of a free city, and by doing so revoke the corrupt, weak, and unelected international laws, and legitimize your Emperor's claim to the titles of the Mede dynasty. Do you wish to say anything before you sign?
Only that I would like to thank the Emperor for this opportunity, and thank all the noble houses for their openness and kindness since I arrived, and that you all can be assured of the House of Bruma's loyalty and support.
Lord Chancellor, please proceed.
Approach the table and sign, my lady. The houses of Cyrodiil are united. Long live the Emperor!
Don't do it, Bobby. Don't do it.
Could I please have everyone's attention? I have an important announcement to make.
Bad Bobby.
As many of you might know, Countess Rigmore and I have been acquainted this past year. And I cannot think of any better occasion to tell her of my undying love for her, and to humbly ask her something that's been a long time overdue. Rigmore, it would be my greatest honor if you would become my wife.
Oh, the gods, Bobby.
Will you marry me?
Yes, yes, of course.
It wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me. I was against it from the start. Don't look at me like that. All judgmental and shit.
Bravo, bravo.
No.
And might I say, very impressive.
I swear I had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, I don't follow.
Oh, I think you do.
No, I don't.
Morag Cetheus sucker punched by a master stroke of genius. Guardian and protector of Countess Rigmore of Bruma. Indeed, a title you should be very proud of.
Oh, I am Lord Chancellor, be assured of that.
Meet me in the temple gardens tomorrow morning before the coronation. There are some things I would like to discuss.
No.
Chancellor?
Oh, someone get a slapping.
Well, my boy, you certainly don't fail to deliver. Congratulations are in order. More wine! A toast to the happy couple. To my Bobby, Sir Robert and Rigmore.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Guardian. If you have a moment.
Why? I don't want to talk to you. You're just fucking ugly, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Bobby. I swear he's got a crush on me or something. Fuck. What do you want, Bobby?
I found out what's been going on. Last night I discovered a ventilation shaft behind the wall. The shafts are connected. Every room has them. And each one has an access panel behind the banners. When Father was asleep, I inched my way in and managed to maneuver myself within earshot of Coral's room. Morag Cetheus was there, discussing the fate of Bruma.
Go on.
For whatever reason, she wants to even the balance of power. My father commands the largest army in Cyrodiil and has Anvil in his pocket. Anvil has access to Quintus Vitalis and his army. You know of him?
No, but please continue. I know him, but I just don't like Bobby, okay?
Well, the plan was to set Rigmore up for a fall after she signed the decree. Mercenaries were to be paid to raid the counties of Coral and Shadenhall, and the blame was to be put on Bruma for not taking prompt and appropriate action to stop it.
Then what?
They were then to call a meeting at the seat of representatives in the Imperial Chamber, and call for a vote of no confidence in the House of Bruma, which would then be dissolved.
You're just farting out of your mouth, dude.
Coral and Shadenhall were to march into Bruma County, take control, and divide it up between them. Shadenhall was to get the iron ore deposits and the mines. Coral was to get control of the city, and with it the title of Duke of the counties of Coral and Bruma. He would demand 1,000 men, and together they would reset the balance of power in Cyrodiil. Rigmore's family are considered commoners. With Morag's persuasion, the Emperor would turn a blind eye just to appease the nobility.
Well, that's why they all stormed out with a slap face.
Exactly. But I don't think the Emperor knows about the plot. Once the coronation is over, I intend to inform my father of Morag Cepheus and her possible motives. He'll know what to do.
What can you tell me about Morag Cepheus?
She's always been there. Many years ago, we were based in the Colovian Highlands. My father was the local bandit chieftain, and Cepheus arrived with 200 men. They had parley, and we were to join them. Morag was already with Cepheus. He never went anywhere without her. Over the coming years, Cepheus banded together all the bandit chiefs in the border regions. We became unstoppable. Even before Titus Meade II mysteriously disappeared. On very rare occasions, Morag would disappear. No one knew where, but she always came back looking younger than she left. Something she has maintained to do to this day, leading to rumors. But Cepheus didn't want to usurp the imperial throne. Neither did my father, but Morag Cepheus insisted.
Seems Morag's the real power behind the throne.
She has some sort of power over him, Guardian. You would think with what she has already, she'd be happy with that. But she seems to thrive on causing dissent, scheming, or sowing seeds of discord.
Just like you! What have I gone and got myself into here?
Anyway, none of that matters now. Bruma will have the support of not only the House of Leowen, but Anvil, Skingrod, and Breville, plus Quintus' Western Army. So my work is done here, and I have you to thank for it. But I would love to be a fly on the wall later, if you catch my drift. But beware of Blackwell. He's taken a keen interest in you since you arrived.
Trust him more than you, but okay.
Please, call me Bobby.
No.
I bid you good night. Take good care of Rigmore for me. After the coronation tomorrow, we can plan our wedding and set things in motion.
Get out of my face. My lady Rigmore, may I remind you a long day tomorrow, and that we should retire?
Of course, Guardian. Thank you all for your support, and I bid you all good night.
And if you think I'm being too harsh on Bobby, all will be revealed, Dragonborn. All will be revealed. Oh, there she is. Hey, you did good back there. You okay?
I feel sick to my stomach, if you must know.
We must keep our voices down. These walls have ears, literally.
What did Bobby want?
He claims Coral and Chadenhall, with Morag's help, want to carve up Bruma between them,
But why?
to balance the power among the noble houses. It actually makes no sense.
Is that what all this is about? This is the reason why we're here, and not what we thought?
I don't know. It's all too convenient. It's like we're being played.
Well, it seemed pretty real to me. Rag storming off, and I noticed Coral and Shadenhall left pretty quickly too. We're in the heart of the Imperial Palace, Dragonborn. These people don't do play acting to such a huge scale. There's gotta be something in what Bobby said. It's like they pick up on things, anything, and use it to mess with your head.
I do believe Bobby's plans upset the apple cart, but it's in what Blackwell said that doesn't add up.
What did he say?
He attributed the intrigue to me. I can't help but wonder why.
Unless he knows, right? He knows about me, and they were going to make a move after the signing. So maybe he's assumed you put Bobby up to the proposal. There's no love lost for the Lord Chancellor, Dragonborn. He might not even know about the plot between Morag, Coral, and Shadenhall.
If at all there is one. And if there were, why didn't it come about? Let's think of some scenarios.
If what Bobby says is true, why would Morag want to balance the power? The only thing I can think of is that she might fear Leowyn. After all, he has the strongest force, right?
We make a great team, you and I.
What? I didn't do anything.
By marrying you, Bobby has Countess Abruma. Bobby has Count Abruma. Holy fuck. Leowyn would hold all the cards in the deck.
Of course. He has the support of Anvil, Breville, Skingrad, and Quintus Army in the west. By the gods, Bobby doesn't want me. He wants Bruma. If I marry him, he becomes Count by default.
Bingo. Keep going. We're nearly there.
What? Okay, so Morag stormed out, not because of any plot she had with Coral and Shadenhall was subverted, but because the balance of power has just become weighed in favor of the Count of Leowyn. And he wants the Imperial crown for himself?
It would make sense of what Blackwell said. If he assumed we were in on it, on little... Oh my god, fuck, I can't talk today. If he assumed we were in on Leowyn's scheme...
You know what? All this bullshit makes me want to go knocking on the Emperor's door and saying to him, "Hey, asshole, I've got a real royal bloodline that goes back to the first Mede dynasty. So go bite me."
You know what, Rigmore? I couldn't agree more. So let's get this ball rolling.
You know, it's like a kind of violence. What they say and do, how they can instill fear into someone with just words. Makes you feel sick to the stomach with fear and worry.
So now we're a part of the game. Who do you believe? Who do you trust?
Like rats caught in a trap.
There could be a way to find out. Notice the banner? Dragonborn. No, what are you thinking, you fool?
What about it?
The breeze is caused by a ventilation shaft. All the rooms are connected, Bobby told me.
You're not seriously thinking about crawling around in that thing eavesdropping, are you?
Yeah, Dragonborn, what the fuck you thinking? Why not? Right now we have nothing to lose. You could prove Bobby was telling the truth all along.
What about me?
Rigmore, you'll be fine, okay? Stuff some pillows under my sheet, and if anyone comes, you can tell them I was sleeping.
Dragonborn!
I won't be long. Why don't you get changed into something more comfortable?
Hey, I would love that.
Oh, and if you see a head that pops out of the room that isn't mine, hit it with a heavy blunt object.
Oh, har har. You really are something. You know that?
Yeah.
Whatever.
You're going to have to tread carefully. Who knows? With the Leowyn boy marrying that common strumpet, the real nobility in this land could be squeezed out completely. I don't trust any of them. Least of all, Morag Cepheus.
We shall have to wait and see, my dear. After all, now the Count of Anvil's daughter has agreed to marry our son, Leowyn's influence will diminish and ours will grow. Also, with Anvil's family ties to Skingrad, the West will become much more secure. Quintus's army sits on the border of Hammerfell as we speak and comes under Anvil's jurisdiction.
What of Cheydinhal and all this?
The Count of Cheydinhal doesn't like what's happening one little bit. He cannot imagine why Bruma would relent and sign a decree unless there's something more sinister going on. It's man's to sign. Bruma was perfectly within its right to remain a free city under imperial law.
Why would the Countess change her mind now? All she had to do is buff Cepheus on. I would have sent Blackwell packing with an arrow up his arse and reached out to us in Cheydinhal.
She could have reached out to all the provinces. Cepheus would not have dared touch her. It makes you wonder of the reasons the Leowen boy took such an interest in her. To think we almost had it in the bag.
Well, my boy. I would never have thought you would have made such a proposal in front of everyone.
Look, he looks straight at
When are
you.
you going to come to terms with
Little
the fact
prick.
that I love Rigmore? Why is it such an issue?
I had hoped you would marry into nobility, and I don't want to disrespect your Rigmore. She's a great girl. But she's hard work, Bobby. You even said it yourself. She has constant mood swings. She's argumentative. She has baggage, boy, and would be an embarrassment. Look, she's not even a native of Cyrodiil.
That's where you're wrong, and I won't hear of it. She was born in Cyrodiil to respected parents.
You're just a young fool blinded by love. She's a lordling, a barbarian. Just because a dog is born in a stable, it doesn't make it a horse. And your Rigmore is no thoroughbred. By marrying into imperial nobility, that would make something of you one day, my boy. It would command respect and give you an army to conquer new regions, territories, even provinces. Instead of counting icicles on that mountain with her guardian breathing down your neck, the
Stop
county is
staring at me, bro.
and full of gnomes.
The fuck?
Love doesn't create empires, boy. Those are made by blood and guts on your sword. Even though your intentions are sincere with this Rigmore, and marrying this girl might indeed help our cause to strengthen our position here in the province, slightly, you still have a lot to learn.
Lady Rigmore is going to be my wife, and I will hear no more of it.
Oh my god. You can just smell the lie in the air.
Ah, Blackwell. Enter.
My lord, you summoned me.
You had better have something good for me, Blackwell. Who is he? And what is he doing here? More to the point, how did he manage to surface out of thin air and become such a problem?
Is my lady present? I'm sure she would like to hear.
She will be back shortly. She needed to visit her father. Please continue.
Little is known from the time he met the Countess. Apart from the New Order incursion into Skyrim, very little is noted or recorded in manuscript. A breakaway sect, native to Alinor, that tried to overthrow the Isle and invade Cyrodiil.
What did the New Order want with her?
She disappeared for years until she resurfaced at the Battle of Whiterun. She was linked to a Khajiit emissary who frequented the Imperial Court and had the ear of the Council of Elders. It was all kept very quiet, a matter for the Council and heads of state. I was not privy to these proceedings, and instead I was asked to take care of the affairs of the province, a job I continued to do after the disappearance of the Emperor until...
Please go on, Lord Chancellor.
After the New Order were crushed, the Thalmor made good their time in Cyrodiil, erasing all evidence. After the events, Titus Mede II bestowed upon the girl the noble title of Bruma County. As for her and her guardian, the two parted ways, and shortly after the Emperor disappeared. That's all we know. After the Thalmor were expelled when the nobility signed the recent White Gold Agreement, my attempts to recover any information led nowhere. The trail went cold.
I don't like it, Blackwell. She was only meant to sign the document. Do you think she's complicit in a possible plot with Leowyn?
The balance of power here in Cyrodiil is constantly changing. At first it was prudent to have friends loyal to you, such as Leowyn, to hold the upper hand among the counties. Your position relies on fealty, and although there is no evidence of subterfuge, there is a rivalry between them, and it has now become so very obvious. The announcement of the marriage between Bruma and Leowyn has only added to the suspicions of their rivals.
I can understand that, but the Countess of Bruma, why would an emperor bestow such a noble title on a wretched Nord girl? Why would you do that? What is so special about her?
I'll tell you why she is so special. So special to have at her side the most dangerous killer in all of Tamriel. Of course, it is now all so obvious. It all fits in. The ripples in the fabric of the void. How she hid her truths. She has been hiding it for years, afraid for her very life. Cursed by her blood from the day she was born. A product of a liaison that produced a royal bastard. Her veins coursing with the royal blood of the dynasty we usurped. And her guardian, a half-beast dragon slayer, champion of Boethia and defeater of Alduin. She is a pretender by default. And I want her. And I want them both, Lord Chancellor.
We would need evidence before we could touch her. A confession, or someone to testify.
I'll make the girl confess, even if I have to do it myself. And as for her guardian... Aren't you meant to be protecting your beloved Rigmore?
I was never here. I was never here. Ruh-roh. Dragonborn fucked up.
Halt! I implore you to hold your weapons, or the Lady Rigmore will be summarily executed. The Countess of Bruma is charged with treason, and will stand trial at the nearest opportunity. She will be taken to the Imperial City Prison to await the arrival of her attorney. No harm will befall her. As long as you comply with the law, you are to remain here under house arrest for the time being until further notice.
It's okay, Dragonborn. I'm kind of glad it ends this way. I feel kind of relieved, in a way. Have Malisam take care of my things for me. And whatever happens at the trial, don't screw it up, okay? I might not get another chance to speak to you in person again, even during the trial. And I know we talked about all this before, but if I don't make it, please don't blame yourself. I just want you to know that you're the best thing that ever happened in my life, and that I love you with all my heart. Goodbye, Dragonborn.
It wasn't me, I swear. That was another Dragonborn in the gutter.
You made a very serious misjudgment coming here. I know it's no consolation, but no one knew about her ties to the Meade dynasty. It was a complete surprise. Suffice to say, she kept her secret well. Please, sit.
And I think with that, I'm gonna leave the video here. If you like the video, press the like button and subscribe. Peace.
Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes!